How's everyone doing? Thanks for tuning in to the Casual Fan, home of the couch quarterback. I'm Wyatt Dreyer, and today we're just going to do a quick reflect on the college football playoff rankings have just been released. I know there's a lot of controversy around specifically Florida State being left out and Alabama being put in. Now, I see all the arguments. I appreciate all the arguments. I see the word fairness getting used quite a bit when this is, coming into play when you're talking about Florida State. I feel like I need to address one of the elephants in the room, and that is money. We have now created an era where college football is now the second most popular sport in the United States, and millions of dollars are being exchanged in all directions when it comes to NIL deals, players, agents, sponsorships, advertising. It has become a major money making event. So think about the college football playoffs. This is comparable to the NFL playoffs. The hype around these games are huge. The hype around the national championship is huge. And when you look at the money it costs to set these events up, sponsorships, it's $1 million for a 30-second spot on one of the college football games. So we have to address this elephant in the room, which is Florida State. And the fact that they did lose their starting quarterback, their second string quarterback is dealing with an injury. And we really don't know who would be the starting quarterback for Florida State in the game versus, hypothetically, Michigan. Now, if we look at that scenario, Michigan playing Florida State versus Michigan playing Alabama, I think anybody being reasonable would say that the Bama-Michigan game will be a better game. It will be closer. It will be more exciting. And again, this is no disrespect to Florida State. They had an amazing season. They beat some good opponents, LSU specifically, great game there. But you don't have your star player, your star quarterback, when the time is coming now to play these big games. So think about a scenario where Michigan is playing Florida State and it's 31-6 at halftime. Where does the viewership go after halftime? Are people tuning out of the game? Are people, watching something else? And, we all know that less viewers equals more revenue for these major stations and advertisers. So I think that's realistically what happened. They looked at a situation where Bama facing Michigan is going to be a better game, more money, more revenue, more advertising. And that's essentially what happened. There's really no other argument for why Florida State is not in the college football playoff over Alabama. Otherwise, the three other teams, I think they got it right. Elephant in the room is the cash. It all comes back to the cash. Take care.